Okay. Good evening, everyone. We are welcome to today's evening class. We are going to continue from where we stopped yesterday. That's a group account. Yesterday, we were able to look at step acquisition, which we call piecemeal acquisition. And after that, we looked at fellow subsidiary. So this evening, we are moving to indirect or sub-subsidiary. What do we mean by indirect? Or what do we mean by sub-subsidiary? Sub-subsidiary is a relationship that exists when the subsidiary in a holding is a holding to another company. That is, the parent company acquire control in another company through its subsidiary. The method that is used to consolidate indirect subsidiary is called direct method. Let me try to show us. When parent acquire subsidiary and that subsidiary also acquire another subsidiary. Am I talking now?
Yes.
Am I talking now?
Yes.
This is parents, this is A, and this is B. Parents acquire A and A acquire B. Automatically, parent is controlling B. So B has become sub-subsidiary of the parent. And parent has the responsibility to consolidate such account. Am I talking now? So parent must consolidate B as part of his account. And the method that we adopt in consolidating such a subsidiary is called direct method. So let's see how direct method works. Direct method, that is direct consolidation. This approach assumes that it was the holding company who acquired shares in the direct and indirect subsidiary and therefore consolidates the statement of financial position of the indirect subsidiary, taking into consideration the group interest in that company. Now, what it does need to do here, I've said it, we have started now looking at group in different dimensions, and each of those circumstances has their own method. Yesterday we look at when you are acquiring in piecemeal and you understand how we calculate our goodwill. Abi, when you are acquiring in piecemeal, our goodwill is the portfolio transfer, Abi, plus the fair value of the previously held, Abi, then plus NCI, then minus net asset acquired. That's that. And I said when you have fellow subsidiary, you don't need to do yourself any day. Just have to compute them individually, Abi. Subsidiary A on its own, B on its own, C on its own. Then we compute like that. Then today now, we are trying to look at when you have a joint subsidiary, sub-subsidiary. Please, I want you to pay attention also to his own techniques. Once you understand the techniques, you might continue to go, eléyìí a ṣe wàá tí mo kọ́ tó yẹ kí ni wàá tí mo technique to apply. So you must familiarize with each of those techniques. And what I'm going to do, this diet, let me go back to you. I'm saying the techniques for each of these methods, what happened? The technique for each of the methods is very, very important. The nature of the group that you are dealing with. So today we want to look at indirect now, that is sub-subsidiary. Let's try to read the question and practicalize it together. Question together. I'm reading now from page 67. The question on sub-subsidiary, that is indirect subsidiary. H acquire 75% of equity share of X Limited on 31st 12/2007, where S Limited acquire 70% of S Limited on 31st December 2008. Look at that, please. We have to be very careful with the date also. If you look at that, let me just analyze it before I solve. When H is acquire S1, Abi, on what date? 31st 12/2007, Abi. Why S1 acquire S2 on what date? 31st 12/2008. Look at it though, please. When you are dealing with a sub-subsidiary, this is very, very important. The date. H parents has acquired S1, Abi, before S1 acquire S2. Abi now? It's very, very important to, because you have to ask yourself question, when did parents acquire S1 and when the S1 acquire S2? You have to know the date. Which one comes earlier? In this scenario now, H acquire S1 comes earlier, abi? Note it though, they have explained what to do when you get there. Now, the respective balance on the reserve account at the date of acquisition were as follows. S1 limited is 120,000 naira, while S2 limited is 6,000 naira. The statement of financial position, try. The statement of financial position of the companies on 31st December 2011 are as follows. Current assets, non-current assets rather, long-term investment, the ordinary share, current asset, inventory, receivable, bank, total assets, capital and reserve, ordinary share, reserve, and down. So now, let's try to look at this one now. No information. What you want to test is just the principle that we are referring to here now. When you have what? Sub-subsidiary. Let's try to look at it together. Are we together? Yeah, our work is as usual. Our work is one. Group structure. The group structure. Now, remember H in X1. You know there? 75%. Percent. Our NCI is what? 25%. Now, we are now going to do X1 in X2. You know what I mean? 70%. Then, we now compute the indirect control of parent in that X1. The indirect share. That is H in S2. Please, on the two of them here, people pay. The moment you are able to trash out this area, you are good to go when it comes to your joint subsidiary. Now, one way. Now, H in S2 now. How many does H has in S1? 75%. You now say 75% multiplied by how many does S1 has in S2? 70% times 70%. What do we have? 52.5%. So this is the control that parents will use to consolidate S2. Am I talking now? Like that. This is the control. Am I going to that parent will use to what? To consolidate S1. What's that the inside now? What are the inside? 47.5%. So this is the structure that parent will use to consolidate S2. S2 is the software. Okay, right. We got number 2 now. Number 2, let's map that to consideration transfer. Now, the one you pay direct, that's direct. How much do you pay direct to acquire S1? 205,000 abi. That might be tried whether they not a lot of this. 25,000. Then the indirect. How much do we pay that S1 pay to acquire S2? 120. Please, you have to be very careful with this. I will explain what to do with it later. But the amount that S1 pay for S2 is 120 abi. The one that pay direct for S1, you lose some 205, no right? This one now, number 3, our net asset acquired. The net assets acquired for S1 and for S2. Yeah, let's for each of them. We have ordinary shares. What was ordinary shares? 150 for S1 and 100 for S2. I mean, then our pre-reserve. Our pre-reserve. 120 for S1 and 60 for S2. The automatically now, our net asset acquired. Yeah, 270 Abi 270 and the 160. Then next one, SCI Abi. How do we weigh our SCI? Is that fair value? You don't know Abi. Our NCI. So we are going to use for S1 and for S2. So we are going to use a proportionate of a net asset acquired Abi. So that case at acquisition date. Now for S1, what's our SCI? 25%. 25% of the 270. People have that is 67,500. Then for S2, how much is NCI? I mean 47.5% times 160,000. People have 76,000. I mean. That's our NCI. Then number 5 now. Goodwill. Now, this is where you have to be very careful now. Goodwill S1, S2. Are we together? Now, consideration paid. The one that will pay direct per hour, that's for S1, Abi. Yes. How much do we pay for S1 directly? 205. The one that we pay for S1 is what? Indirect. Now, you know what are some 120 Abi? But from this structure down, calculate 75%. Your parents have 75% in S2. You know what? 90,000. So you will use the control of parents, okay? It's just like parent and SCI. You got to put money together to go and buy S2. Abi, sorry, S2 deliver Abi. S2 parents here. SCI is there Abi. Parents have 75%. SCI is have 25%. Both of them have to put money together to go and buy this. That's the meaning. So a low little what it's parents in the low what all of you are on here. Out of 120, parents have how many now? 75%. So the indirect now will not do 75% multiplied by 120,000. Look for how 90,000. 90,000, right? Now, out of that 90,000, how much belong to NCI? You want to pay share of consideration. Some of you are S2 here, you have to NCI, look at me. Hand now, I'll pay share of consideration paid to acquire S2. I'll pay 25% multiplied by 120,000. If you get 20,000, you don't know where. So all of you are money. Abi, they will contribute more together to go and buy S2. So parent has brought his own money. SI must also work to get his own money. So you now go and calculate it now. You go and subtract it. So when you are calculating the goodwill for S2, you must not do the whole 120. It's only the portion of the parent alone that you bring here. Am I talking now? Then that remaining balance here, go and collect from SCI. You must drop his own portion also. Please, this is the major trick that we have when we are doing to sub-subsidiary. Am I talking now? So next thing now is our NCI at acquisition. How does NCI? S1 67,500. S2 72,000. I mean 76,000. But yeah, put them together now.
For S2 166.
For
S2 166.
S2 166. 272,500. Then our net asset acquired. We have 270 for this one, Abi. 270. That is what? 160,000. The one here, S1 2,500. You get though? 6,000. So our total goodwill now, our goodwill total, you get 8,500. Please, hope you see the trick now. Our trick is from here and here. That's major trick that you have to do. And also your structure. Abi, your structure. The structure that you must use to consolidate must be the share of parent times what you are buying next to. I give you this. This structure that you have to use now to do anything to solve. Okay. Away from that, work is number 6 now, Abi. Number 6. What next? Post acquisition reserve, Abi, for S1 and for S2 as per financial position. How much do you have for S1? 200,000. 200,000. S2 got 150,000. What next? Let's make Abi the reserve. How's our reserve? 120 and 60. And now you pull it out. There is no other information, Abi. 80 and what? And 90. Abi? So what do you do? Good. Give them their own share, Abi. Share of post now. Share of post acquisition reserve. So for S1, how much are you using? 25% of 80,000, Abi. You know there? 20,000. You know why? Then for S2, you know about the right? You are using 47.5 of 90,000. 750. So put them together.
S2 118.
118. 750. S1 57,500. Next thing now, let's go and this now. So you can see now that what you need to do as far as books are concerned, you must master each of those circumstances. The moment you get the question, what aspect of group am I dealing with? Well, the moment if you don't understand the aspect you are dealing with, then you don't know the principle that you have to apply. So each of those principles taking it needs a lot of it. So away from that, number 7 now. Number 7, consolidated reserve, Abi, of who? Of H, Abi. So as per financial position, how much the parent reserve? 280,000. 280,000. Then we now say share of post, Abi. Share of post for S1 and for S2. For S1, 75% of 80,000. 60,000. Then for S2, 52.5%.
47.